Disney hosted a preview and play event last week, and they're updating dates and details about things that they have previously announced that are coming to the park. So nothing new, just sort of updates here.
Yeah. So the first thing, or one of the things they announced, was that the Zootopia Better Zoogether attraction will be opening November 7th in Animal Kingdom. And that's the one that's replacing It's a Bug's Life, or the It's Tough to Be a Bug attraction that closed. So that is going in November 7th. And there will be previews for cast members, annual pass holders, and DVC members that will be announced very soon. And we do have a kind of an updated story of the attraction. So it says, Zootopia Better Zoogether brings some of your favorite stars to Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park from an animation studios film, Zootopia and Zootopia 2, including your favorite ZPD rookie cops, Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. It's time to clap your paws. Click your claws together. And then it goes on to say, when you migrate over to the Tree of Life Theater, you'll find you arrived just in time to the main stage for the Zoogether Day festivities with familiar furry faces and new friends like Heidi Howler, a slick talking wolf who hosts the Zoo Day. I can't do this.
They keep throwing the zoo in there and just messing with you.
I cannot say Zoogether. Host the Zoogether Day live broadcast with excitement, energy, and quite a bit of howling. Zoogether Day. Again, stop saying this.
It is a weird way to put that. Yeah.
A celebration of unity amongst the diverse biomes across the city will be recognized with special performances such as ice skating spectaculars from the heart of Tundra Town, synchronized swimming direct from Marsh Market, tiny mouse drone shows soaring over Little Rodentia, and of course, a musical finale by Superstar Gazelle, all of which we'll see from the live stream watch party. And then talking about like who's in the show and everything. So, yeah, that's the story.
Yeah. Apparently Zootopia, like the first one made $1 billion.
Did it really?
That's what, yeah. And then the second one is coming out like in November. So I think this is kind of coinciding with the second movie coming out. I think I saw, and now I've got things Zoo and Zaw and everything.
Zoo and Zaw.
I think I saw Zootopia once. I didn't care much for it. It wasn't really anything that was amazing to me. But, we'll see how the movie does. But this one, I think most people are pretty, this is something I don't think a Bug's Life there was really bringing in many people.
No. It was like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. So
like wait all the time. So yeah.
Probably will be something people will like better than that.
Yeah.
But that is one of the things coming. They also announced some new concept art and updated story for Big Thunder Mountain. Basically, they made the change to the story where it used to say like it's an abandoned mine, and now it's no longer technically abandoned, but it's not that it's haunted, but there's
like
active stuff going on there.
And then there's rainbow caverns. They're so pretty.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they kind of made a big deal about that. It's in the maybe you're in there for 10 seconds
when you climb up.
Yeah, like they added some lights and stuff in there. I mean, that's fine, but
there's got to be more than that, right?
Well, I think so. I have heard they're going to get the projection, stuff that makes it look like there's a dynamite's going to blow in that one scene. Kind of like what Disneyland has.
Perfect. I guess I expect a certain amount of work to be done if it's closed for a year.
I think most of it is just the retrack. I don't know how many changes they'll make. And to be quite honest, I don't really at this point want Disney tinkering with too much stuff. Like I don't like them changing at all the story to Big Thunder Mountain. Like just leave it alone. It's perfectly fine as it is. You don't need to go in here and change anything to it. If you want to add some of the, projection elements or, the lights in the caves, and that's fine. Like whatever. I don't think it's one that requires you to do too much here. But maybe it'll just be smoother when it reopens.
Maybe.
But they kind of revealed it as it was a big deal, and I'm like, you're in that scene for like 10 seconds.
It's okay.
Like
it's cool.
They have lights in there now. But
it should reopen sometime in 2026. They didn't give us any dates for that.
They have not given a hard opening date for sure there. But
yes.
Yeah. And then the other one that they announced was new concept art and details about the Muppet retheming to Rock and Roller Coaster.
So we actually know a name. It's just Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. So there's no like Electric Mayhem, Muppet Mayhem, anything in the title. It's just Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets.
Super inventive.
Right. So we did get some concept art that shows them in the pre-show with like in this recording studio. Mm-hmm. Kind of like when it just replaced
All
Aerosmith.
they are doing in this is what I think everybody expected, which is just slight re-themes in certain sections.
Mm-hmm.
But the main elements, they still have the limousine. They still have the pre-show there. Like, it's just going to be they're re-theming the guitar to a little bit as well.
Guitar is staying. The guitar
It's
is
staying, but they're adding Muppets, and I think they added some golden bricks below it.
Yeah. The story is this: is the Electric Mayhem are headlining their biggest Hollywood concert ever. Anyone is in attendance to witness Animal, Dr. Teeth, and the rest of this groove-tastic group rock the house down. There's just one little problem: the band is nowhere to be found. Across town at G-Force Records, we're treated to a VIP tour of the legendary rock and roll recording studio. Things might look a little different around this Hollywood institution, as the label has recently come under new management, The Muppets. We're happy to say that our colorful crew has landed some new digs with just a little help from Scooter's uncle, real estate tycoon and owner of the Muppet Theater, J.P. Gross. He really puts the G in G-Force. Just wait until you see how they've made these hollowed halls their own, creating the perfect place to make sweet, sweet Muppet music together.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they're updating the guitar and everything.
Yeah.
New design. I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, at least for me, this is exactly what I figured they were going to do here, because I kind of feel like them putting Muppets in this ride was a knee-jerk reaction to, in my opinion, the reaction to Muppet Vision 3D going away and seeing how people were upset about that. Mm-hmm. And they figured, well, Aerosmith is not like a relevant band nowadays, so that is one thing you can retheme it, put Muppets in here, and just do change out some of the elements in here. But for the most part, the ride is going to probably look pretty much how it did before.
So limousine into the roller coaster playing Electric Mayhem music.
Right.
So,
yeah.
All right.
So that's what they showed
Exciting
there.
for Muppets fans.
Well, I think and some people were, I think they're a little surprised by this, because this is the Destination D23, the whole main part of it, I guess you could say the panels are going to be this weekend coming up, and there's no park panel. There's no dedicated park panel, which doesn't surprise me, because I talk about many times, like, I don't think they are going to announce anything new, considering they just announced a bunch of stuff at the D23 Expo back in November.
Yeah.
So they could have a couple of details. The only thing I think they might do is reveal some details about Villains Land, potentially, but I don't even know about that, because that's so far away. I don't really and I've talked about this as well, is like, I think Disney would be better off to get out of the audience expecting these major splashy announcements when it comes to new things coming to the parks. Mm-hmm. Especially considering most of this stuff's going to take at least 3 to 5 years to build. So let's say you make this big splashy presentation, people get hyped for it. You can't maintain that hype level for 3 to 5 years.
Right.
And so it just leads people to being like, oh, that's great new. Okay, what's the next new thing I can get excited for? And I think they would be better. In my opinion, I think the way Universal does it actually tends to create more anticipation, because they typically, like, you're seeing it right now with Rock and Roller Coaster. They announced that it was shutting down. It is now shut down. They're tearing it down, and they have not announced what's replacing it. And they probably won't until about halfway through the construction, and then they'll say, here's what's coming. And then by the time they announce it, it might be a year off, maybe. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a shorter amount of time where people can really start being like, oh, man, this is going to be really cool. And, like, I think that excitement level is easier to maintain versus multiple years.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'll make a change, but I don't think this Destination D23, you're going to see much park stuff, considering you already had these announcements here, and then they already announced the change over to Launch Bay. Right. And if they were going to announce something at the Destination D23, it would have been the Launch Bay thing.
Right. I don't think there's going to be anything.
I don't think they will either.
They did, announce the live stream schedule, but that's just for gold members.
Right.
I love gold. Sorry, I had to put that in there.
Nice.
But yeah, that's this weekend. I mean, right now we're recording this on Wednesday, and it starts officially on the 29th, I think. So
yeah, it goes all weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't expect much to come out of it in terms of the parks.
Yep.
So